Hi, I'm John. First and foremost, whenever I was grilling burgers in the past, they used to puff up in the center. They didn't cook evenly. So I learned, of course, to put my thumb in there, just like many of us have done for years and years, put my thumb in there to help the patty cook more evenly. So I used to shape the patties by hand. I call it like a donut shaped patty. It's like a donut without the hole in it, right? So now when I grill it on both sides, not only does it cook the patty evenly, but it leaves me room at the end to add all my cheese and toppings. I can either do it on a grill, I can do it sauteed in a pan, I can do it in an air fryer or smoking them. I love smoked burgers. They're fantastic. These are particularly good for smoking burgers because they have a little bit of thickness to them. Instead of a regular patty, you put your cheese and you put all your toppings, and normally they all stack up, and when you bite into your burger, they kind of like fall off, or they don't really hold on to the patty that well. So I figured we could do both of them at the same time. Another big motivator, I wanted something that would shape it for me and portion it for me quickly, just like that, and weigh it out. This one's a 1/4 pound. So now, all I did was fill it up. Once it's full in there, this one's already portioned to this size. This one's portioned at 8 ounces, you can portion in there. This one's portioned 6 ounces, you can portion that in there. So it shapes it and it portions for you. Like this one here for a 1/4 pound, for example, now, whenever I have 2 pounds, I know I'm gonna get 8 of these. And I don't need to press down on this press, that's important. You don't need to press down, it's already full. Just lift up. And because of the saran wrap that you're using, the meat never touches the inside of the press. So you make as many patties as you want. You can discard this right here, dishwasher top shelf. So that's another neat feature to the Ultimate Burger Press, that it's one piece. And that's whenever I designed this, I realized that there are other burger presses out on the market. They're not designed like the Ultimate Burger is, but there are a lot of other burger presses out there, and they all come in 2, 3, 4, multiple pieces, and I wanted something that would come as one piece, and I figured, hey, we all have saran wrap at the house. We can use this right here. Once you make as many patties as you want, you can throw this away, dishwasher, top shelf. So now that I have gone ahead and pressed them out, pressed out as many as I want, whenever I put it on the grill, you can put it the flat side down or the top side, either way. What I do is get grill marks on both sides. What I look for is the juice in the center. If it's pink, I know it's medium. As it clears up, I know it's well done. So depending on how you like it, that's when you can start adding all your cheese and toppings. And that last 30 seconds, instead of it melting like a traditional patty, like stacking on top with all your toppings, it actually melts into the well of the patty itself. So not only, 2 things I'm showing you here, it cooks the meat evenly, which is the whole point. A regular patty, we're just trying to get to the center so it's not raw, and we end up drying out in the process. We lose all that flavor. So this holds all that flavor and moisture in there. And I'm just showing you cheese as an example. I do bacon, jalapeno, chorizo, brisket, whatever your favorite toppings are, let them melt into the concave of the patty itself. It's almost like a pizza. I'll put the cheese, I'll put the toppings that each person that I'm cooking for likes, and let it melt into the well of the patty itself. I also, instead of doing meatloaves now, my meatloaf recipes come in either 2 pounds or 3 pounds. So it's a big old loaf. Instead of doing the whole loaf itself, what I'll do is I'll mix them up and I press them out individually. They're already portioned at either one of these sizes right here, 4 ounces, 8 ounces, 6 ounces. They're already portioned. I freeze them. And then when I decide I want just a couple that night, like for my wife and I, I'll pull it out. I'll saute it on a little bit of hot olive oil. I'll finish it in the oven and I'll serve it over a bed of mashed potatoes and use the concave to put my glaze and my gravy. So I'm only cooking what I'm actually going to eat instead of the whole loaf itself. Another great idea is one of my friends sent this to me. She did it with ground chicken. Super lean meat. She sauteed it for a minute on each side. She used a little well to put marinara sauce. And then she put mozzarella, Parmesan cheese, stuck it back in for 7 minutes, and made chicken Parmesan. So any ground meat, right? Ground chicken, ground turkey, anything ground meat, it's going to shape it, it's going to cook it consistently, evenly, and then at the end you can add a cheese, a sauce, or a gravy. And this is another one. I really love this right here. A great example of a meatloaf cooked in an air fryer. Of course, you can do burgers in air fryers, meatloaf, whatever you'd like to do. This lady, she did it with meatloaf. She put an egg inside of it. She put grated cheese over the top. Now this is totally raw at this state right here. She put it in the air fryer. She cooked it for 11 minutes at 370. It crusted perfectly over the yolk, and she served it over cauliflower rice. You can serve it over regular rice, you can serve it over mashed potatoes, but it just gives another awesome example of what the Ultimate Burger Press can do. It can shape the meat for you, cook the meat more evenly, which is going to give you all the flavor, right? And then it's going to leave you room at the end to add a cheese or sauce or a gravy so you can get creative. So there's several reasons why I designed it, the Ultimate Burger Press. One is to cook the meat more evenly. 2, it was to go ahead and leave room at the end so you can put all your cheese and toppings. And 3 was to go ahead and, of course, shape it and portion it for you consistently. Really portion control. So out of all those right there, the one that I really like a lot is I love making my food look really, really neat, and I love making great presentations with it. So at the end, the fact how I can be so creative with whoever I'm cooking for is one of the biggest reasons why I love the Ultimate Burger Press. Thank you.